Today is May 13th, and the Yankees are in need of 2 infield spots, so we're going to start scouring the land.
Talking Yanks with old Jomboy.
Sclanding.
Recaps galore, weekly awards, stat lines, steaming hot takes. Get your Yankees news from these two fine dudes. It's
Time for Talkin' Yanks.
Talking Yanks with old Jomboy. Jomboy and Jake. Talking Yanks with old Jomboy. Jomboy and Jake.
Hello and welcome to Talkin' Yanks. Thank you very much for joining us today. My name is Jimmy. His name is Jake. BBD is here behind the desk. Usually we have Boone on the Tuesday episode. There will be no Boone today. It is a West Coast trip and late, and this is what we're doing this season. So there's a breathing room. So there's no Boone today. Just us, left to our own devices. And if I hit the lens dead on with this ball, everyone has to leave a review, a comment, subscribe, like, and share this with a loved one. Pay up, punks!
Saw the camera shake.
I hit
Camera
that lens.
shook. Saw the camera shake.
You guys got homework. We'll pause and wait. Jake?
Jimmy, Davis, everyone tuning in. It's slightly somber Talking Yanks. I mean, to win a fun kind of comeback ball game where the Yanks look good again, but it ends on a horrible note for Oswaldo. A pretty ugly baseball injury, carted off the field. And I don't know, the most beloved guy in the clubhouse, and just as a fan, it radiates through the screen, Jim.
Well,
That's what I would say.
A lot of very sad faces.
If I was Jack Curry, I would say Oswaldo Cabrera radiates through the screen for Yankee fans at home.
And the sadness the others had for him permeated the
Trent
screen as well.
talking.
Ugh.
Trent, okay.
It was sad.
He was sad. So
Volpe's face was sad.
it's and we sneaky had an infield spot open, and there was some excitement from DJ, and now the four-headed monster at second base and third base currently for the Yanks. We'll talk about that a little bit. And thoughts with Waldo, man. Pretty brutal. You see that once every 5 years or so on a baseball field, and it's gnarly.
Yeah. We don't have a full news on it, but all likeliness seems like he'll be out for a while, and majority of the season, if it is what it looked to be, those are long injuries.
Yeah, I'm the best case, which maybe there's a secret best case, and I can hit up my friend Dr. Chris Ahmad to see if there's something we're missing. But it feels like a broken ankle, and broken ankle usually best case is 3 to 4 months, and if you do the baseball timeline, doesn't bode well for Waldo, and like they can be really tricky injuries that linger for years, if not like lifetime. So
I have a question.
think about Waldo, and hopefully we get some decent news, whatever that could be.
Does this mean DJ starting tonight, likely?
You'd think so. He hasn't technically been activated yet. They've been talking about it and dancing around it. It
was very odd that they weren't going to they were going to fly him out west to just play the third game and then fly back.
Right.
But I think it coincided with like when his time, when he maxes out his minor league time.
Yeah, and I guess they have an off day coming back too. I know, traveling to the West Coast just as an old man for nothing.
One game.
It's tough. So yeah, well,
Maybe 2 now.
It seems like DJ in Oswaldo to the IL would be the Yankees transaction. I would assume you'd start him tonight and do the, DJ plays 9 MLB innings, and then you could sit him again. He gets 2 off days, or if he plays well, I don't know, run it back. Because, like I said, right now it's Vibas stays.
Jobit.
We thought he was going to go down. Oswald Peraza stays. Pablo Reyes, had Pablo Reyes.
PB.
And DJ gives us 4 guys for second and third base.
OP, JV, DJ, PR.
One thing doesn't fit in there again. Keeps happening. Keeps happening.
Because there's no vowel?
Uh,
JV doesn't have a vowel.
JV doesn't have a vowel, but it kind of just, I mean, JV is like a very natural abbreviation.
Yeah. Junior varsity.
Justin Verlander.
Jorbeat.
Bebus.
Should we listen to Trent be sad?
Yeah.
Did you see Escara, third baseman?
Has experience.
How about Trent?
Clubhouse, how do you even focus on baseball after you watched what transpired there in the top of the ninth with him at home plate?
You don't. Oswaldo's the best of us. Shows up every day with the right attitude, plays the game hard, and then he's the best person off the field. Yeah, we just love it.
Everyone in Yankee land is thinking about him, I'm sure, sending well wishes his way. Prior to that injury, this offense really ignited yet again. What is it about this team's that club?
Sad and true. Sad. Yeah, he is like an infectious smile.
You can kind of feel it through the screen.
Yeah.
You know? No, I think a lot of Talkin' Yanks people know, but, you know, Oswaldo came to the office and he's just bubbles with life. And if you've ever gone to like a signing or if you saw him at spring training, he really is. And it's not, I mean, nowhere near close to fabricated. He's just that guy. Like, he's going to be the mayor of wherever they let him be mayor. So yeah, definitely. I mean, a personality loss in the Yankees clubhouse. It's interesting, you know, with the Yankees team needs, if everything was still healthy and we were rolling to the trade deadline. I mean, we had third base conversations before the year. I think it was still in an interesting area of if the Yankees have championship goals and you're looking to make a move to the lineup somewhere, it would have been third base.
Where does DJ play majority of his reps now? Because they were having him play second base a lot.
All right.
If Jazz gets healthy, he can, you know, second base is where he should play, but he can go to third. Like, if this plays out differently. I don't know. We're also going to scour around some potential infielders at the deadline, which is still early. That was kind of what we were going to do anyways. I just wanted to put teams on people's radars and some players on people's radars and kind of go through teams that kind of like this guy will be
keep
on
an
the
eye.
move.
Keep an eye.
Is he even a fit for the Yankees? But now it's even more likely that they get an infielder.
Yeah, before we get into that, I mean, how do you think they handle the upcoming weeks? The sun will try to penetrate your eyeballs. There's only one defense, and it's Shady Rays. Our friends at Shady Rays, they're built to last. They won't break the bank. Shady Rays is an independent sunglasses company offering a world-class product rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. Shady Rays is part of the fabric of our company now. They've been a huge part of our warehouse games. They've been a huge part of everything we do. Spring training trips. And guess what? Guess what? Summer's on its way. That means more sun. That means you need more shade. And I'm talking Shady Rays. And why not go to shadyrays.com and use code YANKS. 35% off your next pair of polarized sunglasses. That's code YANKS. shadyrays.com. Go get yours now. Thanks, Shady Rays. Because let's say we find a secret fifth option to bring in, and that could be nice balance. If not, if it's, I mean, DJ, where do you play DJ?
Probably both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of all the guys in the mix can do either.
That's the
more
thing.
or less equally.
We've got the same pieces minus Beavis, who's lefty and can really only play second from the best of our knowledge.
Yeah. So when there's a righty pitcher, Beavis will play, and Peraza or DJ will play third base. And when there's a lefty starter, Peraza and DJ will both start.
I mean, do you think, because when you say, you know, righty starter, I think of the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 starters listed, there's only one lefty. Like, do you think Beavis deserves to play every day just because he's lefty? I kind of don't.
I don't.
Right.
They could use another righty in the lineup.
Peraza
anyway.
ain't been nothing, so I think it's just flip that coin. Like, I think righty Peraza and lefty Bibas, I think Peraza has more hope.
And
Bibas
defense.
needs to change his swing. But I don't think it's enough. I think they'll run him out there decent amount, yeah. Like, I'm also not against that. Let him get a shot.
Yeah, I guess I'm currently Peraza over Bibas.
It's going to be an even rotation of the three because DJ's not going to play every game.
Right, they're going to rest him.
So then he's already in a cycle, and then the other two are going to cycle. Like, I don't think I think it's just going to be a rotation of those three.
Pablo?
No, he's off the bench because he's too versatile,
Escara?
No.
Okay. I mean, we've seen him at third.
Yeah, last second replacement. I don't think they want to use both catchers.
That part's true. He does have somewhat significant time just at other positions in the minors. Like, he did play all over. So I guess that just can be the secret third. But
If Rice
another
isn't in the
lefty-
starting lineup, maybe you do it. But I'd rather Rice hitting.
Yeah, and I mean, if
They have both guys to tinker with and be available.
like you can go
emergency.
from third base to catcher or first base to catcher.
Yeah,
not
but
lose
Boone
the
doesn't.
DH.
Boone doesn't do that. He hasn't done that in his whole time here.
They haven't really been in that spot. I mean, I don't know. I would hope Peraza gets more run than Bibas. Bibas' at bats have been kind of tough.
A lot of moxie. A lot of
A lot of moxie, a lot of snare to him, I'd say. Kind of like the dog a mailman's a little scared of. But I don't know. I don't know. Peraza this year he was getting regular run versus lefties.
Yeah, Vivas has played more than Peraza. I think that's going to stay.
I think that might stop because Bibas hasn't been playing well.
True. But
It's going to be close to equal, I agree. But
I think it's the three of them just rotate.
I mean, has Bibas had a good game?
He hit that terrible curveball guy in the Oakland series, the Athletic series. Got 2 hits in that game. 2 for 5. Yeah. He walked twice in his first game. That was nice.
Right.
And he hasn't since.
Yeah, 2 in the first game, 2 in the 9 games since. Not a lot.
Yeah. He's got 3 hits.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Vibas has 7 starts since the second when he was called up. Peraza has 1, 2, 3, 4 starts
That 2 RBI
Since the
double
second.
was nice.
by
Or single by Bibas.
Bibas. Yep, that was a fun moment. I mean, Peraza. It's funny the stuff we're fighting for. Peraza's got the homer in Oakland. Sacramento. $10 in the jar. That was impactful at the time. Gave them a lead. I don't know. I think it's. I guess I'm worried about the offensive contributions either way.
But are you worried about the offense?
As a team?
Yeah.
No, that's why I'd rather go defense, and that's what Peraza can do. Like high level.
Yeah.
Bibas has been okay. And even
if that's the case, then split DJ and Bibas as your platoon and have Peraza play every day. Like, I'd be fine with that. I don't think they're going to do that.
I don't think they're going to do that
But
either.
I would
But
do
I
that
think I
too.
would.
Just say, hey, you're third baseman and you're going to play every day. And then DJ and Bibas are going to rotate second base and be your lefty-righty platoons.
And maybe they'll just it's usually what we ask for, but treat it like open.
But don't give Bibas all the starts against righties. Give
Yes.
him
Yes.
Give DJ the bad righties and all the lefties. And then the tough righties, give the Bibas, because who cares? That's what they should do. I don't know if they'll do that.
Right.
I think they might rotate it more evenly than we think. I don't think they're going to give DJ the everyday reps right away, but they could a week in if he's like hitting.
Oh yeah, he
he'll
has
get
one
there.
good game, and maybe they're all in that boat. Like, and again, this is
Hot
a thing
hand?
I believe in baseball. Like, earn it a little bit. If Peraza hits another double today, okay, try it again. But I hope they do treat it that way because Bibas just getting the auto start. I guess that's the only thing I would veto. Bibas getting the auto start against righties means you have a starting everyday second baseman that I don't think you believe in.
He had a 6-pitch at bat
Okay.
It's cool.
Grinding.
yesterday. No, that was game 1. I have this in the reverse order. His
Reverse.
first at bat was good. Did he play yesterday? I don't think so. Well, they don't have it up if he did.
He got in for Oswaldo late, but did not take a plate appearance.
Okay. So against Sevy, 4-pitch at bat, ground out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-pitch at bat, strikeout. He is having deep at bat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-pitch at bat, ground out. That's somewhat funny that he is having like deep at bats. Who cares? Eventually, they got to go get a trade for someone, unless Peraza goes off. But even at that case, like, it's just I'm interested in the market for infielders.
Who do you think? And this is a little fantasy world, as we always do here. Today's episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Let's talk the numbers. Traditional in-person therapy can cost anywhere from $100 to $250 per session, which adds up fast. But with BetterHelp online therapy, you can save on average up to 50% per session. You pay a flat fee with BetterHelp, saving you on big costs and time. Your mental health is worth it, and now it's within reach. Therapy isn't just about major life curveballs. It teaches you to set boundaries like a pro. Become the MVP of your own life. It's like having a personal coach to spot winning traits in others and develop them for yourself. BetterHelp makes the process as easy as watching the game from your couch. So your well-being is worth it. Visit BetterHelp.com/Yanks to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Yanks. 30,000 therapists, 5 million people helped worldwide. Go check them out. BetterHelp. Who, if they played well, could win you over the most? If DJ looked like,
DJ.
yeah.
Well,
no, like if Peraza had like a nice stretch, I think you'd do a little more of a head tilt and be like,
because the defense
he's young,
defense speed.
maybe something is clicked.
I'm getting romantic about DJ, and
Okay.
I know I shouldn't. Like I
Right.
I really know I shouldn't. But he did have, top 5 MVP season with the Yankees. He was very fun to watch when he watched. He does represent some of the things we don't want, which is the slowness and like double plays. If that comes back, the only thing that I like is his minor league numbers have been good. I don't know if he's been hitting
Right.
fast pitches down there. I actually can look that up. But the numbers are very good for DJ in the minors.
The results.
The results are really good. He's driven balls. Like I've seen the hits. He's driven some balls pretty nicely and deep. I think they're like 90 mile per hour, 92 mile per hour fastball. So I want to see him again, see if he's hitting velo. I really liked what Boone told us last week, where he said DJ knows that this is his shot.
Right.
And he is making sure that when he comes up, he's ready to go. Like the way he said that to us was kind of like, oh, good. Because there were times where DJ was like racing back in and you're like, dude, like you can't rehab at the major league level.
Yeah.
And that's what it felt like for the last 2 years. He kept trying to do that. And then we'd have to wait out this period and then we'd get re-hurt or it just never happened. Like last year, it just never happened.
Yeah.
So they got injury. So I liked hearing that tidbit. I don't know if it amounts to anything.
Right.
But I like DJ knowing, hey, I need to be like good to go and make sure that I can play because this might be my last go at it.
Yeah, and I mean, what is his health truly? I mean, the feet in baseball can be really weird, and he's clearly had a bad time with that. But how is it actually feeling? And hey, if it's 100%, sometimes talent wins in baseball. We've seen. I mean, how awesome has Goldschmidt been? I'm again his what was Paulie Singles, baby. Go check out the store. Like Goldie's been awesome. Obviously, you're not comparing apples and oranges there, but George Springer for Toronto. Springer has had an amazing start to this season. It's like his best season since 2019. So, hey, if DJ starts slapping around, it's going to be exciting. I don't want to say I get nervous about the defense. The offense is crushing it. They're first in everything.
They have how many games have the Yankees scored 10 runs? That has to be.
I know they flashed at one point. It was like 6 of the last 10 or something like that. It was some of late crazy number.
The Yankees are first in average, first in on base, first in OPS, first in runs, first in home runs.
They've scored 10 runs 9 times, and they've scored 9 twice.
So that's where Max Fried is pitching today, and we've talked about how much he keeps it on the ground.
Peraza at third.
Right.
4 of the last 6, correction.
Like if I've got Will Warren on the mound, I kind of want Peraza out there to help him get out of an inning if he needs it.
Oh, man. Has Fried had Peraza behind him?
Peraza.
When was Fried's last start?
Let's see. Max Fried. Game logs. Max Fried's last start was May 7th against San Diego, and then May 2nd against Tampa.
So, let's see. Third base was Cabrera. Peraza, Cabrera. Reyes. And that was a botch job.
Game 2, right?
And Boone said, yeah, we won't do that again.
Yeah.
We asked him basically. He's like, yeah, no, that was silly of us.
We saw it.
Wasn't good.
We saw it.
I have DJ's hits in the minors, or his balls in play. And I'm trying to see velo on the pitch. Okay, so he got he put a 95 mile per hour in play at 106 exit velocity, but it was a ground ball right to second baseman.
Okay.
94 mile per hour pitch he put in play. Error. 94 mile per hour fastball, 1-0 pitch. 107 line drive in between before the right fielder. Singles. Single style. So, yeah. I'm interested to see when he gets to the velo of the big leagues.
Yeah, and you don't want to do this to him too early. We should give DJ, a couple weeks, although that's not our strength sometimes. But there's pretty visible differences between good DJ and bad DJ. Yes.
Now, a lot of his hits that I'm seeing here with a runner on, he is all right side, basically. Everything I've seen. No, good. Yeah, that is good DJ. It was bad when he was just rolling over the third baseman every second of the day. But he's like making an effort. A couple were like hitting runs, hitting behind the runner.
Sure.
Big old curve. That stunk. Let's see what it is. He hit a home run. They don't have the velo on this. Come on. It was a yard goat. Oh, it was an 84.7 mile per hour slider. But he hit it deep. Hit it like 405.
Good.
Same game. Righty, 92.5 fastball off the wall double. All right. I think he's just going to get hard fastballs.
Yeah, we'll find out.
For a little bit.
Volpe versus Tampa.
I know we're not talking about yesterday's game.
Sure.
But that pitcher. One, I love watching games in Seattle.
Hancock?
Yeah. I love it's one of my favorite stadiums. I like the background, like the wall and the ads and the framing of it. I like the camera angle they have. So I thought Clark and him, it looks crisp to me all the time. His first couple innings were like awesome. And then did they have something? I don't know. They didn't swing and miss for that whole inning until I think Volpe chased one.
Yeah, I mean, Hancock,
It was pretty nuts what they did.
not having a great year.
I think in like they do like the talking points thing. I know one of them said big inning. I was watching on mute during the Nick game, but I assumed that meant he's prone to some big innings that ruin days. And assuming that is what that meant, happened again.
It happened again. It's happening again.
Yeah, finally diving into Emerson Hancock's stats. It seems like guys have been getting him early. His pitches 1 through 25, guys are having a 1.1 OPS against him.
Well, that was the opposite, right?
Well, this is what I'm saying. So he survives that. His pitches, this is the only split that's really stood out on his page because a lot of the numbers are bad. Pitches 26 through 50 for Hancock have been good. He's kept batters to an OPS in the 7s, which, again, compared to everything else, has been bad for him. So I think him getting through that start was probably like, it's happening.
It's happening again.
And then they get him towards the back end there.
How many 5-run innings have the
And
Yankees had?
I think Austin Wells heard the whole Ben Rice catching thing and was like, hey, we gotta.
Yeah, I saw some people running with that harder than I presented it.
Okay.
I presented it as a thought
That's a thought.
that I wanted to put out there because I don't want to lose Ben Rice in the lineup. And I was like, oh, maybe. Yeah, it was nice that Wells did that. But they didn't swing and miss. I'm trying to see. In that inning, I'm looking at swings. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, here's the first swing and miss. It's an 0-1 to Volpe. He swung real big at it. And then Wellesley swung and missed. So 2 swing and miss in the inning, and Wellesley chased a changeup. They hit everything. And then he tried to throw that again to Wells, and he hit a 3-run homer. What are you, nuts?
What are you, model gloves? It's an old Snickers commercial.
It's an old Snickers commercial. 2011. Joe Pesci. Yanks should win.
Oh.
Win today, I think. I'd say win today.
I'm fine with that.
So, do you want to guess the lineup for today? I know Boone can't confirm it.
Yeah, do you want to do any of the other potential options or teams to look out for or bottle it or
do it after a lineup, guess?
I would only do like third baseman. You want to throw out the guys you threw out to me earlier? Baseball is a marathon, not a sprint. So don't miss a second of the action with our partners at DraftKings Sportsbook. Right now, all new customers who bet just $5 will get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you use code JMBASEBALL. It stands for Jomboy. From every game until the champagne pops and the trophy's lifted, DraftKings Sportsbook has you covered with same-game parlays, odd boosts, and so much more. Jake likes betting on the pitch speed. Download DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use code JMBaseball. Bet just $5 on any wager. Get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's code JMBaseball. None of them seem likely, but
yeah, I'll start with a Talkin' Yanks favorite, Ryan McMahon listed. Hey, maybe the Rockies are actually gonna panic. They've fired their manager and their bench coach. It's looking historically bad. It would be Ryan McMahon, which the horrible irony in all of this is now the Yankees are kind of not looking for lefties. McMahon does have third base and second base in his past. He's a high-level third baseman that I think it would just kind of be set it and forget it. And maybe there's a dream world that if Peraza or DJ is mashing lefties, you can be platoon-ish. But he does make money. He's in the teens millions, around 15 the next couple years. So the Yankees would have to be fully committed to him. And again, the Rockies just don't operate as a normal franchise. I've wanted Ryan McMahon as a Yankee for a little bit. It could give them a really cool lineup. It's a pull lefty that plays good defense at third with the short porch. There'd be something there, but I can't believe until I can believe, you know? I think the other team that Yankee fans should keep an eye on are the Angels. Right now they have Luis Rengifo, who's been mentioned in Talkin Yanks lore for a little while. The problem is he had a wrist injury, and he's been pretty bad this year, which I guess value-wise you could spin one way or the other. And he's a switch hitter that is mash lefties, which is kind of what we've asked for. So depending on your wrist injury analysis, did he have the sheath? Did he have the bad one? Or just a normal wrist?
I know he had a surgery that knocked him out from July on. But
it's tricky in baseball. Anyone could have a slow start. So maybe there's something there. He does mash lefties, and that's currently what we're looking for. And he also plays second and third. So he's an interesting one.
What about our old friend Yandy?
Oh, I thought you were going Moncada, who's also on the Angels.
The Rays still bad?
Rays are kind of bad, yeah. I just don't know if Yandy plays third anymore.
It's been a while since any significant time, but
wow. And
I think Yankees care about third base defense.
I think so too.
But I'm interested.
Yeah, I'd be worried that we're essentially adding another first baseman to the mix, and we're kind of
packed,
kind of loaded
I agree.
over there.
I agree. I have it listed as infielder, so I was just reading names on teams that I think are bad.
Yeah, I would, because I think if a real third base option doesn't come available, and I'm sure people are kind of yelling Nolan Arenado right now because he was available this offseason. He's had a very solid start this season. I don't know how interested the Yankees are into him. That's a lot of other money that I think.
How come you didn't say Gio Urshela or Miguel Andujar?
Gio to God. I think the Yankees are kind of in on Andujar. But that's crazy talk.
That's crazy.
That's crazy talk. Because he also plays left field, Jim. And he hits righty. Hey, I've held on to my Andujar stock. I've lost a lot of money. But it would be interesting. I just think if
Grades out poorly at third.
Sure does.
And left.
I think where things could get fun is with the Yankees' pitching needs. Say Nolan Arenado is available, and the Yankees aren't very interested in the contract, but what if it comes with Ryan Helsley? What if it comes with another pitching option? They've got some old birds in the rotation, pun intended. For the Angels, something that could be fun, and I don't know if this is more scary than exciting, but, what if it was taking a flyer on Moncada for half a year and Kenley Jansen goes in the bullpen, something like that. So I guess that's where not a ton of third basemen are coming to the forefront. I think anything else is a deep cut, but I don't know, could you see the Yankees doing a Nolan Arenado, Eric Fetty type deal to get some maybe quality innings out of him? I think there's things you can dream on there. It's just how much are the Yankees willing to adjust their next 2 years with an aging Arenado or even Ryan McMahon versus taking a flyer on a guy. And, I mean, let's be honest, the worst case right now for how the rest of the team is playing is Oswald Peraza just playing third base and taking big swings or bunting when you need to in the 9-hole.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad for how the rest of the team is playing.
I know. I mean, if we were taking all of our capital to go make a trade, I'm still getting a starting pitcher.
Right.
Because come postseason,
that would change the most for
starting
you.
Pitchers.
Fetty and Helsley.
And, right now, fucking fingers are crossed for those not watching. Right now, you lose one of your top two starting pitchers, you're fucked. So, I would still take all of my trade capital and go get a starter and ride Peraza because the offense has been pretty good. And when I say pretty good,
best.
Unparalleled.
First in average, first in on base, first in OPS, first in runs, first in homers. I thought they weren't going to hit without Juan Bozo.
Oh. They're playing him soon. Someone said...
I was talking about Yohel Pozo, the backup catcher.
Someone said
for St.
that
Louis.
when Soto comes to the stadium, don't boo him. just chant, "We have Grisham," and I think that's fun.
Trent Grisham Day at the stadium.
Yeah.
People are talking about it.
I saw some people talking about it.
If you put Grisham's mustache on Soto,
Is he like the heart of the team?
Trent Grisham.
Yeah.
Now that Cabrera's
Yeah.
no, I mean Trent's cool though. Trent's cool.
Trent's cool.
I was going to say something that I want to say for the recap of the series.
Devers is uncomfortable in Boston. Do we?
No, he's a Red Sox.
Oh.
So you don't think they would want Ian Hamilton real bad and just Devers here?
Get off that.
Ian Hamilton?
They liked Weissert.
They won that trade.
This is nothing.
They won that trade, and
Dick Fitt's been pretty good for
Verdugo had a good first month,
good.
and I was talking big about it. Turns out, no, it was a smart sabotage move from the Red Sox.
big time.
Yankees should have moved on from Verdugo.
Yeah, they had Grisham on the bench.
Crazy. Grisham was there. Weissert moved to the other side of the mound, and I think it's a good move for him.
Stop paying attention to what Weiser does.
Come on.
That's gross.
Come on.
That's gross. Not even his brother knows that. Go Yanks. Tell him, Grams.
Go Yankees.
Oh, I just got a whiff of maple.
How do you think I keep my hair like this?
Yeah.
I think I just caught that.
Like brown sugar Pop-Tarts, like breakfasty.
Someone
smell.
out there?